I still made some unexpected swerves, especially when my attention was distracted by three imposing characters who crossed our path. In passing, they threw me a glance, obviously quite astonished at the sight of me. After a time I judged to be about half an hour, I began to master the machine, at least enough to fly successfully over the ocean. With no obstacles to negotiate, we gradually picked up speed, and I was even able to fly in formation beside my companions without straying too often. It was so exhilarating, I could never have imagined such a sensation. Because the equipment created a kind of force field around me, making me weightless, there was no sensation of being suspended, as there is in a balloon, nor was there the sensation of being carried by wings. Further, being completely surrounded by the force field, I couldn't even feel wind whipping at my face. I had the impression of being an integral part of the environment, and the more I exercised control over the apparatus, the more pleasure I gained from this new means of locomotion. I wanted to test my control and so descended slightly, only to climb again. This I did several times, choosing to gain or lose altitude on the others. Finally, I moved nearer to Thao and telepathically communicated my euphoria, letting her in on my intention of skimming the ocean that stretched below us, as far as the eye could see. She agreed and the whole group followed me at water level. It was absolutely fantastic to be able to skim over the crests of the waves at a speed of approximately 100 kilometers per hour, as if we were all-powerful gods, conquerors of gravity. From time to time, silvery flashes indicated that we were flying over schools of fish. In my excitement, I was not aware of time, but it seemed that the voyage lasted 3 courses. No matter which way I turned my head, I saw only the line of the horizon. Then, suddenly, Thao telepathized, "Look over there, Michelle." Far away, on the surface of the water, I was able to make out a speck that grew rapidly to reveal itself as a mountainous island of reasonable size. We could soon make out enormous rocks, bluish-black in color, which plunged sharply into the blue-green waters of the ocean. By increasing altitude, we gained a bird's-eye view of the whole island. There was no beach to be seen, the enormous black rocks prohibiting access from the ocean. The waves crashing into the base of their imposing masses were iridescent under the sun's rays, reflecting shimmering colors which contrasted with the uniform black of the basalt. Halfway up the slopes which faced inland, grew forests of gigantic trees, their foliage strangely dark blue and gold, their trunks blood-red. These trees covered steep inclines right to the edge of an emerald-green lake. In places, the surface of the lake was obscured by wisps of golden mist.